Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's your boy Durbin Jr. back at it again with Indigenous Success. And I wanted to quickly make this video because I'm currently on my second phase of my $100,000 challenge and I'm 1.7% away from passing and getting funded. And for me, I've never been funded before, especially on a $100,000 account. I've only ever taken two challenges in my life. My first challenge was a $5,000 challenge with Rocket 21. I ended up passing the first phase, but the second phase I was getting emotional and like forcing and rushing trades, and I just blew the second phase. I was like rushing through it, trying to like get rich quick, I guess you could say. And then from there, I took the L's that I learned in the 5K challenge with Rocket. I journaled them, I wrote them down, and then I reapplied the knowledge that I learned for the new challenge, which I have right now, which is the $100,000 account. Because what you could do on a $10,000 account, you can do on a $100,000 account. What you can do on a $100,000 account, you can do on a $400,000 account. As long as you think in percentages and not the dollar amounts. Okay, I need to make 10%. Okay, I can't go down below 5% in a single day. Okay, if I go down max 10% in a whole period or during the duration of my challenge, then I'm gonna lose my account for the maximum loss. But anyways, I'm just gonna walk you guys through this because I want to post this video before I get funded to kind of string you along as I progress and level up on this journey. So I'm going to share my iPhone screen real quick. iPhone screen, sorry, I didn't mean to turn on my flash. Sharing my iPhone screen. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually pop up my iPhone screen on the screen right here. So as you can see, I customize it to go back to the initial starting date of the challenge. And so start date, which would be basically April 27th, $100,000. And then as you can see, I took an L and then I was in profit, but then I took an L and then I took another L and then I was just like chilling, just chilling for a few days. I was like, you know what? Like I'm down. If I lose 3.5 more percent, I'm losing this challenge. And I just threw away whatever the cost of this $100,000 account is. I was like, you know what? Okay, that's not the case. I'm gonna actually smarten up here and I'm gonna just do what I know how to do. So I was, as you can see on my screen, I was trading S&P, I was trading gold, I was trading USD, GBP USD, I was trading GJ, and those are where I was taking the L's because I'm more comfortable on gold because that's where I was learning the strategy on. So I was like, you know what? I'm only going to trade gold. And then as you can see, as I made that decision, boom, I had a $5,148 win and then a little tiny $48 win. And then I ended up taking a $12 loss, but then a $1,600 win, and then a $24 win, and then a $1,240 win as well on gold. And then Euro USD, I was taking signals, so that was about here. And I was thinking that I could use the signals to pass phase one before the time is over because you only have X amount of days in the first phase, and I was coming up to the end of my first phase, like the expiry time. So I was like, you know what, like let me take this signal trade, and then the signal trade ended up hitting TP or SL stop loss, so $1,900 loss, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm $500 below the $100,000 equity because with Secure the Bag and with a lot of prop firms out there, as long as you finish over the initial equity, like at least $1 in profit, then they will give you a free additional retry, which I'm honestly so thankful and grateful for because if I never had the free retry, I would have never have passed the second phase or the first phase, but my second time doing it. So let me just log on to my iPhone over here. So phase one. So let's go to history and let's customize it again. Let's go back to May sometime and let's let it load. And as you can see, now I'm more level-headed. I'm more sharp between the ears. I took some L's trading other pairs, but I know how to trade gold. My strategy that I've been learning from my mentors is for gold. So it's like, okay, I'm just gonna trade gold. And as you can see, took a sell position on gold, profited 200. Wait, does that say 3,000? Where's the 200? Where's the 200? It doesn't even show the 200. I guess that's because they're both the same day. So profited $2,968 as well. And then from there, I took another trade and then profited another $2,800. And then my negative $15, that was kind of the same trade idea as the $285 one, but I just kind of closed it right away. But anyways, after that, I took an additional sell position when price was at a better level of interest, and I ended up profiting $3,932. And then I had more than 10%. I had 10.2% to have the profit goal meter fulfilled, and then also active trading days. And then from there, now that is where I am at currently. So I'm currently on my second phase with Secure the Bag. And let's go back to the month because it's real time right now. And just let it load. Come on, load. Okay, there we go. So balance. So at the beginning of this week, I took a trade and I took an L. And this L, I thought it was like a stop loss hunt. So I'm just going to go over the trading view. And this is where I took the L, like this first little position right here. So I entered on like a 5 minute lower time frame, and then because I saw some rejection at this area of support, because as you can see, price went up, got smacked down, this wick got smacked down. So I thought, you know what? I think price is going to reverse right here, and then boom, it ended up like just shooting and hitting my stop loss. So I lost $1,590 to be exact. And then I noticed that price started to reverse, and the negative $28 that you see on my iPhone screen in the history, that is actually me taking an emotional trade. So I was on a winning streak with gold. Like for the last 4 weeks, all of my gold trades have been hitting every position. And it's like I didn't take the L too lightly. I was very hurt about it, and I was like, am I stupid? Do I not know how to trade gold? Like, what the fuck? Like, I know it's gonna sell. And then I increased my risk. I went from 5 lots to 7 lots, and I was like, you know what? Like, let's just hop in this trade. And then I was like, really doing the inner work, the psychology work, the inner work, the emotional work. And I was like, you know what? A true six, seven, eight, nine-figure trader would not revenge trade. They would not revenge trade. They would not get emotional. They would not hop in a trade just because they took an L and trying to win back their losses. They would not do that. So I was like, you know what, Daryl? I am actually just going to close the trade. So basically, like, let's go to 5 minute chart here. Where is it? So yeah, up here. Let me just like get rid of this. Let me garbage this. So like in this area right here, let me, I guess, draw a box. I think I entered, I want to say like around here. So I entered around there in that little box, and price was like barely moving. And I was like, you know what, just exit the trade. So I thought I exited at my entry position, but obviously with the, I guess, the swap and the commission, it was negative $28. So then from there, I was like, hey, you know what, it's okay. I'll get back, I'll do it again. I'll come back stronger. So what I ended up doing was, let's go back to 15-minute chart. So one of the mentors of mine, his name is FX Alex G, and his brand is like Swing Trading Lab. 10 out of 10, go recommend checking him out. His YouTube channel, I'll drop it in the description, as well as his Instagram and stuff like that. I'll drop it in the description, go check him out. And he posts on his IG story very frequently. Sometimes once a week, he'll send a trade idea, like a free trade idea, just because like he's genuine and like he just wants to show that like he's skilled. Like he's been doing it for like how many years now, and so on and so forth. So what he was basically explaining to everybody on his Telegram, that we're coming up to a nice level, and like he took a trade from this level before, and he made a lot of moolah. So then from there, he's like, it's coming back to this level. You know what? We're going to be entering a sell position. So I ended up entering a little bit early for my first position, and then when price was coming back up, I'll zoom in a little bit more so you can see better. And I'm posting this, I guess, for like inspirational, motivational purposes. Like I'm good. I'm gonna get funded. I'm gonna do what I need to do. But for you guys that might be struggling, you might be like looking for that one extra little secret sauce or whatever. This might help you, because in all honesty, trading is 10% skill and 90% psychology. So I'll explain that in this example right here. So sorry about that. My laptop is heating up and my videos are lagging. This is going to be a two-part video series. I don't want to keep you guys here too long. It is 22 minutes total, so I'm going to chop it in half. And feel free to comment down below any comments, concerns, questions you might have. I'd be more than happy to answer them. And not only that, but make sure you subscribe because I'm going to be posting part 2. And after that, I'm also going to be posting when I'm funded. And by September, so it's currently June, July, August, September, 3 months from now, I'm going to be posting my first Profit Split payouts. So make sure you hit the subscribe button to stay tuned, and I'll string you guys along for the journey. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in part 2.